Force majeure tangerine dream. Forever fell on rented floors in shapes of sweaters, jeans, etc. Our bodies formed unique sculptures, skin-to-skin introductions, dracar and patchouli scent, insanity lust, as 3 years dripped from our bodies, staining sheets soon bleached clean like we can never be again. Hotel room 1205. Bed-edged and flat-footed, nectar upon your lips. Convulsions beg for more, feign bondage. Lay my feast before you, puree, main course glutton. Sated sleep falls molasses, thick and heavy.
Hello, I'm Candida Royale. I started Femme Productions in 1984 in order to create erotic movies that reflect women's desire and could be enjoyed by couples in the comfort and privacy of their own home. The Femme movies are created for the viewing pleasure of mutually consenting adults. They're also intended to not only entertain and stimulate, but to present the viewers with an array of creative new ideas for a long-lasting, intimate relationship. Many counselors and sex therapists integrate the use of adult movies as part of their work with couples and often prefer to use movies from my Femme line because of their egalitarian, woman-friendly approach and what many therapists describe as their promotion of positive sexual role modeling. The Femme movies have been shown and discussed at many professional conferences, including the American Psychiatric Association as part of a lecture I presented, and the American Association of Sex Educators, Counselors, and Therapists, of which I'm a member. Erotic movies can be a great opportunity for opening up the discussion of sexual needs and desires. Asking for what we want or need in bed can be very difficult for many people, especially women. Being able to refer to what's up on screen can make that discussion a lot easier. Movies are also a great way to get new ideas. Remember, if you want to keep your sexual relationship intact, it would be wise to use some imagination and creativity. Doing it the same way time after time is a sure way to create boredom in the bedroom. The movie you're about to see, The Bridal Shower, is one of my favorite examples of sharing good, practical information within a sexy, entertaining format. Not only will you get a chance to hear the kinds of things women really talk about in private, but you'll get some of my own personal suggestions for dealing with male erectile concerns, how to slow a man down in his lovemaking, or to ask for a particular fantasy without feeling embarrassed.
One of the biggest motivating factors for me to even make music, go on tour, or anything, was being afraid that feminism was being erased and that each generation was going to have to kind of remake the wheel. And I definitely, when I was in Bikini Kill, I was trying to remake the wheel because I didn't know my history that well. And I feel like to have different generations of women mixing together with their own ideas of feminism or whatever they want to call what they're doing would just make it that there'd be a vibrant community. And I think a lot of my work, whether it was with Bikini Kill or Le Tigre, it wasn't so much of like this do good, I'm gonna, be a role model or whatever. It was like I was trying to be the person that I wanted there for me. Like it was actually almost like, the feminist like reclamation project of like finding lost heroes. It was like creating my own lost hero. People were so threatened by a woman in a band. Like, who cares? Like, to me, it seemed completely like ridiculous. I was just like, wow, this is really crazy. Having to deal with a sexist sound man, a sexist promoter, a sexist club owner, all of the, bouncers who would call us feminazis or like whatever. And then you have to go on stage with a smile on your face. One of the things that I think keeps girls and women from starting bands is this idea that is true, that you will be more harshly criticized than your male peers. So women feel like, oh, well, I have to take all these lessons, I have to get really proficient at my instrument. It's like a way to protect yourself from criticism. And I just never fell for that because I learned about punk rock and I was like, well, if guys get to go on stage and not really know what they're doing and make it up as they go along, like, why can't we? I think that that's a powerful feminist message too, about process and about like, that the process is just as important as the product and all that kind of thing.
Tangerine.